Alright, I'm making a frittata. What I did was I cut up some mushrooms and onions and I sauteed them. And then I took this spinach like from a bag, frozen. I put it in the pan. I let all the water juice up in there. And now I'm kind of like cooking the water out of it a bit. Let me get the water cooked out of it. Once most of that water is cooked out, I'm going to take this egg mixture. We'll see. I put salt and pepper and garlic powder in this. Just salt, pepper, and garlic powder. Nothing fancy. I did add a little butter, and I used avocado oil to fry it in. Notice my goal was to cover the entire bottom of the pan so that when I'm pouring the egg, the bottom of the pan is covered. Got 8 to 10 eggs in here, and it's almost time to pour this baby in. I usually am not filming while I'm doing this, but I just wanted to show you. See? Oh yeah, none of the water is in there. It's pretty hot. It's pretty heated up. I'll put the fire a little bit higher just to get it going really good and hot, because when I put the egg in there, it's going to cool down. And I'm not worrying about it burning at this point, but I'm going to turn it down. Yep, I'm pouring it all in there on top. Oh yeah, and then I'm going to sprinkle some of this cheese. Well, I don't have the cheese open yet. Hold on. And I did about half of the 8 ounce, so I did about 4 ounces. And then I'm going to cover it up with this. Not the best setup, but believe it or not, it should work. It should work. I'm going to put the fire on just really low like that. And, yeah, nice low fire. I'll see how it's doing later. I'd rather it cook too slow than be like burning on the bottom. So I'm putting a nice low fire on and, yeah, and keep checking it. Okay. Woo, I think this thing is done. But how do you know? I like to twirl the lid so I can see a little bit. Sometimes you don't twirl the lid and everything goes down. Ooh, you see it has a little bump. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a little bump in the middle. I think it's done. I'm going to lift the lid. A little bump here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It looks firm. It looks kind of gushy over here. Ooh, put the lid on for a little while longer. Looks like it's good on the outside. I mean, good in the middle, but not so good on the side. And, you know, I just adjust it and put the heat over on the side that is not cooking. That should cook. Basically. I do this all the time. You just cook it some more. That's all. But anyway, I'm going to shut the video down from now. It'll cook all the way, you see. On the side, not so much. I wanted a little bit more done on the sides. I'm going to put the lid back on and cook it for a little while. I guess I will pause the video and give you the end result. But it's going to come out good. I do this all the time. Yeah, I noticed I had to like move it around because I got this tiny little flame in the big pan. So I had to move it all around. But it's almost done. Woo! She's pregnant! That's a pregnant frittata. But she is done. It'll sink down, watch. Ooh, sink it down. Look. Sink that frittata down. As soon as I turn the heat off, she'll sink down. She's done though. I'll show you. I'll cut it in a minute. Alright, I'm going to cut this thing now. Just going to cut it with a spatula. Ooh, I'm cutting it. Not a very good at doing this while I'm videoing, but I'm going to cut it for my brother. I'm going to cut a nice piece like this so you can see what it looks like. Got to kind of break it away from the side. Break it away from the side. Sorry about my... Oh, and there it is. There is the... So you have the vegetables on the bottom. And all of the... and it's nice and firm. And it's delicious. But anyway, and there it is. You can see it like this. Yummy. See all the veggies on the bottom. So, and look. The bottom of the pan doesn't get burned, or it doesn't stick on there because, you know, it comes right up. Ha! There you go.